Hi, my dear lovely students. How are you doing? Welcome to today's class. Hope you're fit and fine. Hope you're taking good care of yourself. Hope everybody's fine in your families. I hope you're all ready to celebrate Christmas and the New Year. I hope you're determined for your New Year resolutions. I hope you have made a list of what are the great things that you're going to do in the coming year and the bad habits that you're going to leave behind. I'm so super excited to welcome you in today's class. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the session. Hope you're fit and fine. Hope you're keeping healthy. I'm so excited to welcome you. So, we are going to continue with our Christmas special vocabulary series. And today we are going to learn the words that start with letter O. So, Santa is carrying a lot of words with letter O, and I'm sure it's going to be great fun in learning the new words today. Before we begin, could I please request you to use the share button and invite all your friends for our Fundoo class where we learn and do fun together, right? Isn't it a great combination? So it would be great if we'll have more students joining for this session. So please enjoy your buddies, your friends, your cousins, your classmates, all to this wonderful class. Please use the share button. Hi to all those who have just joined. Welcome to the session. So good to have you. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for various competitive exams. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. So that's a quick about me. I hope all your friends have joined so that we can commence today's class. Great. So let's start. And what is the first letter what is the letter of the day? The letter of the day is O. And the first word we are going to learn is ornamentation. So I'm sure you must have heard of this word ornaments. You must have, seen a lot of ornaments in your mother's wardrobe, and there must be little earrings that you're wearing, which are also called ornaments, or a chain that you're wearing, or rings. All those are ornaments, right? So why do we wear ornaments? To look beautiful, for looking nice, right? So we adorn ourselves. So ornamentation means adornment. So when there is a Christmas celebration, we do adorn the Christmas tree with baubles, with lights, and with glitters, and with stars, right? So that's what we mean by the term ornamentation. So if I use the word in the sentence, I'll use it like this, that the ornamentation done of the church was breathtakingly beautiful. So what do we mean by this term breathtakingly beautiful? Something which is exceptionally beautiful. So we use this phrase that she was looking breathtakingly beautiful. That means she was looking exceptionally beautiful. So that's how we are going to make us, the usage of the word will go like this. So that is exceptionally, something which is outstanding, so beautiful. So it takes your breath. That means you are so mesmerized, right? Remember we learned this word mesmerized also. See, vocabulary building has magic. If you start investing and learning, you will see the words around you, either in some discussions or in some conversations, or while reading an article, or in the previous class or in the next class. So you will see that connection happening. But for that, you need to have a willing heart, and you need to have a passion, and you need to have that enthusiasm to learn. And definitely it happens. So you can ask your friends, or you can ask your parents who are into vocabulary improvement. The moment you put an investment in learning a word, or you attend some classes, and if you are aware of what is happening, and you are fully involved in the sessions, you will learn the words, and you will see that, oh, this word was encountered in yesterday's discussion, or I read an article today morning where the word ornamentation was there. Just an example, right? So that's very important that we, stay aware, we are cautious, we know what we are doing and how it's going to help us. So what are we going to do? We are going to make a sentence on this word ornamentation. You say it, ornamentation. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the pronunciation and also with the meaning. So please make a beautiful sentence, and then we are going to move to the next word. Great. We have some lovely sentences coming. So adornment means to decorate, right? So we can also write decoration in case, right? So that's how we use the word. I hope it is clear. I hope you're clear with the meaning. I hope you're clear with the usage, everybody. Right? Great, great. So let's move to the next word. So this girl is super excited and she's jumping. So what is the word that she wants to teach us? Let's take a look. Overjoyed. So yeah, she's extremely happy. So the slum children were overjoyed to celebrate Christmas. So poor people who live in slums, they were overjoyed to celebrate Christmas. So this must be some philanthropy or kind act done by somebody, right? So that's what we should do. That's what Christmas teaches us, that we should give. We should believe in being generous. We should believe in having an open heart. We should be magnanimous. Magnanimous means large hearted. We should involve in philanthropy activities. Philanthropy activities means charity, right? We should try to bring pleasure in others' life, right? So, say for instance, you miss having your pizza one fine day, and instead you would want to, give small packets of food to people who have not had any meal since morning. Wouldn't that bring you more joy than having, than indulging in a pizza? Just one suggestion, right? So we should try to bring happiness in other people's life, and we'll be extremely happy. We'll be overjoyed. Our happiness will reach no bounds when you'll see that with your contribution, you have been able to bring smile on somebody's face, right? So that's the beautiful word, and that's the beautiful meaning of this lovely word. Now it's time for you to make a sentence so that we are clear with the understanding and the usage, and then we are going to move to the next word. Great, great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way, and that's very pleasing. Great, wonderful, wonderful. Kudos to you, a pat on your back, and let's move to the next word. So this cake looks tempting, this pastry looks tempting. It's got cherry on it, and there's some hearts coming out of it. Let's see what is the word. Optimal, ideal means that's perfect. So the sentence is optimal amount of sugar was there in the cake, making it so delicious to eat. So at times you must have been saying that there's certain desserts where there's lot of sugar, so you feel like throwing it away because it's too sweet, right? Or at times you'll find that you're eating a cake and hardly feeling that you're eating anything sweet. So there's less sugar. So this cake is tempting because the sugar was perfect, optimal, right? Ideal, perfect, right? So that's how we use the word. So I hope you have understood. So there was optimal cooking done of the dish. That means perfectly cooked, right? Or optimal amount of dresses were there to carry for the holidays. So that means sufficient amount, right amount, right? Balanced amount. So I hope you are clear with the word. Time to make a sentence. Quickly do that. Everybody, please make a sentence before we progress. Right, so this cake looks delicious. After the session, I will definitely indulge in one pastry. Right, looks so tempting, isn't it? Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. Kudos to you. A pat on your back for making such lovely sentences. Let's learn the next word. Okay, so there is some decoration, which is nice. That matches our Christmas theme, our New Year theme. And the word is opulence, grandeur, magnificence, splendor, right? So the opulence of the party hall exhibited left the guests super excited. The party hall was so nicely decorated. It showed so much of richness, so much of magnificence. So you can also write this word magnificence, which means grandeur, right? Majesty, right? Majestic appearance, opulence, excessive display of wealth. So, what is display of wealth, right? So there are people who are super, super rich. So the wedding hall or the party hall was glittering, was very well decorated, well lit, real flowers used for decoration. So everybody was very excited to see that, how the party is going to proceed. So that's what we mean by the term opulence. Okay. So it's wealth, grandeur, richness. I hope we are clear with the meaning of the word, and now it's time to make a sentence. Everybody, please do that. Let's have some sentences coming. Everybody, please do that. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. Kudos, pat on your back for making such lovely sentences. Let's move to the next word. Okay, so we have a swastik, we have a cross, we have star, and we have a symbol that reflects Islamic religion, and we have Buddha's face. So what does that mean? That means that we are giving respect to all religions, right? Isn't it? So the word is omnism. That is belief in all religions. Okay. So when you have a faith in all religions, where you consider that every religion takes towards God, teaches you to be a good human being. You have belief in all religions, right? So you call omnism. So omnism is the recognition and respect of all religions and their gods. Those who hold this belief are called omnists, sometimes also written as omnis. So you can see the variation in the spelling. So people who believe, who recognize and respect all religions, those are called omnists, and omnism means belief in all religion, right? So that's what this term means. Now you know the meaning, you know the usage. Now it's your time to make a sentence. Everybody, please do that. Great, great. So we have some lovely sentences coming our way. And before we proceed, quickly let me know what are the words that we have learned so far. There's another term which I wanted to teach you since we're just talking about God. So there's this term omnipotent. So omni means all, and POT stands for power. So omnipotent means who's all powerful. Who's all powerful, you use it for God. There's another term which we call omnipresent. So omni is all and present, I'm sure you know. So omnipresent is who's present everywhere. Again, we use this term for God. Who's present everywhere? God, right? And then there's another term, omniscient. So omni is all, psi is for knowledge, one who knows everything. So again, we use it for God. So omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. These are the terms that again start with O. And since we were talking about religion and belief in God, so these are three more terms that can be added to your vocabulary list, which you will be learning for the day, right? Easy, omnipotent, who's all powerful, omnipresent, who's present everywhere, and omniscient, one who knows everything. So who knows everything? God, right? So I hope we are clear with the words. So before we proceed, let me know the words that we have learned so far in the chat section. So we've learned so many words, right? So we've learned 5 words and 3 more words I just taught you. So quickly make a list of the words, and then once you have made the list, go and fetch a glass of water for yourself, or just do some breathing exercises. Close your eyes, be in the mudra that I've taught you, be in the Gyan mudra. Close your eyes, relax. Just take a deep breath. Let the positive energy come in and the bad energy go out. Right? To inhale and exhale, take deep breaths so that you're calm, you're regenerated, you are spirited, and you get all the energy to bounce back in the session, right? If you want to do some jumping jacks, you're free to do that. If you just want to do some stretches, please do that. If you want to eat something, go grab a quick bite, and then we are going to continue, right? So everybody, please do that. Right. So my idea of resting is to read something nice, or, to cook, or of course, you can't cook in a minute, but my idea of resting is to do some meditation that brings in a lot of calming effect, right? So we should get into such activities that brings in a lot of positive vibes, lot of energy, that channelize your energy right in the right direction. So yeah, that's nice, right? So we have some students who have just come back, and let's wait for another 1 minute for more students to join, so that we are good to go ahead, right? So keep revising, make notes, right? Make flashcards, create mnemonics, find some innovative techniques what work for you. So it's and in vocabulary building, we always advise the students that just don't clinch to one strategy. Try to inculcate a lot of strategies. Maybe some you can learn while you're reading, some you can learn category words, like we are doing this category Christmas words, all the positive words, so that way it would be more helpful. So you can innovate, right? And you can, how will you innovate? When you understand that how what works best for you. So it's not important, not always necessary that what works well for Arjun will work well for Ria. Arjun will have a different mindset, different understanding, different orientation, right? And Ria will have a different approach. So we need to play as per our strengths, what works well for you. For example, when I used to study, making detailed notes worked well for me, right? I used to make notes and used to write in detail, make pointers. But then there was a friend of mine who felt more comfortable while reading directly from the book. So it depends from person to person. So you need to see what works well for you, so that you can strategize, or you can develop the approach accordingly, right? And how would you know what works well for you? When you try various things, right? So that is the reason, like this strategy we are doing, we are grouping the words, right? We're learning the positive words, then we will have this strategy where we'll make flashcards, or we'll learn the roots, right? So the various innovative creative ways to build vocabulary, and we'll try to assimilate and associate all such strategies in the upcoming sessions, so you can see what works well for you. So I hope the suggestion was effective, and we have most of the students coming back. So let's proceed ahead and learn the next word. So this girl is super happy, and we are so happy to see her. So let's see, offspring. So the product or result of something. So usually our children we call offsprings, right? So child offspring is the offspring. Child's hunger is the offspring of political indifference, unaccountable governance, and economic mismanagement. So if there's poverty in the people, that's a result or an output where there's something wrong in the system, right? Or there can be offspring can be children also, right? Your own children. So you are the offsprings of your parents. So that's how we use it. So it can be product or result of something. How that I've explained you in the sentence, that if there is poverty, there's unemployment, and there are problems. That means there's something wrong in the system, in the operations. And if we talk about offsprings, then you are the offsprings of your parents. That's how we use it. So I hope you're clear with both the meanings. Now it's time to make some sentences, or rather, you can make two sentences. One for where the offsprings is being used as a product or result of something, another where offsprings is used as children, right? So make two sentences, and then we are going to move to the next word. Everybody, please start doing it. Great, great, wonderful, wonderful. So we have some lovely sentences coming, and that's super, super exciting. That's super nice to know. Kudos to you, and let's move to the next word. So obliging. Obliging is willing to do a service of kindness or being helpful. When you're eager to help others, right? So one of the most obliging stewards. Stewards are people who help people on ships or on planes. So those are stewards. So obliging means who's very willing to cooperate, very willing to assist you. So at times, you'll go to you'll go to a new city, or you'll go to a new hotel, and you'll find that the people are really obliging. They would want to help you, and that's what hospitality industry is all about. You have to have this trait in you, right? So if you are on a ship and you are feeling sick, and there's a steward who comes and who helps you out and shows exceptional kindness, or you're in a hotel and you would want some service, So recently, we were in a homestay, and the lady of the house was extremely obliging. She was very helpful. She ensured that we have a comfortable stay, and she went out of her way to help us. So that's what we mean by obliging, showing a lot of sincerity and providing a lot of service, and showing the willingness to address the issues, right? So that's what we mean by the term obliging. I hope I've explained you the word nicely. Now it's time to make a sentence. Everybody, please start doing it. Great, great. We have some sentences coming. Let's have more sentences before we move to the next word. Great, great. Lovely, lovely. That's so nice to know. Wonderful, wonderful. Great. Kudos to you. Job very well done. Very good. Let's move to the next word. Again, the gifts. It's Christmas season. We need to have a lot of gifts in our PPTs, right? So, what is the word here? Can you figure out? Just think of it. What can be the word that starts with O and that has some gifts associated with the verbal image? So, let's find out. Open-handed, so giving freely, or you are generous. So we talked about the words like magnanimous, so you are large-hearted, magnanimous, right? So Ratan Tata is considered to be magnanimous, or he's considered to be into philanthropy, or Sudha Murthy is considered to be into philanthropy, act of charity, act of kindness. So you're giving with open hands, right? You're not thinking twice before giving. You're doing a lot of donations, you're doing a lot of offerings, you are you know uh, not limiting yourself. You're going to going extra mile to make some efforts to help others. So that's what we mean open hand, giving freely without any doubts, without any second thoughts, right? So how do we make a sentence? Open-handed philanthropy. See, so philanthropy, so that's what we mean. Phil stands for love, right? And anthro stands for mankind. So philanthropy is love for mankind, which means kindness or charity, right? That's what we mean here, kindness or charity. And profusely, I mean greatly appreciated. It had a lot of positive response, so people admired it generously. So even people profusely is a lot of appreciation came, a lot of respect comes. Of course, you must have seen such a simple man recently. He had his birthday. The simple video of cutting a small cupcake became viral, right, on social media, and people were appreciating the simplicity of the man. And he's so generous. You'll see Tata Group coming first to help the country in tough times, be it the time of COVID or be it any tough situation. The group has always shown solidarity, has always shown support, and has contributed a lot for the country's development. And there's a lot of philanthropy activities that the trust of Tata's conducts to benefit poor people, to benefit the underprivileged. So, whenever we talk about magnanimous nature or philanthropy, or a person who's very open-handed, we always, have this picture of Ratan Tata, Mother Teresa, Sudha Murthy appearing in front of us, right? So, we should learn from these superheroes. These are the real heroes who are, giving us great goals, which we should, get inspiration from. We should aim to be like them, or we should also aspire that, learn from their behavior, learn from their traits, right? Isn't it? So make a statement. We have really had a few minutes, showing our love and gratitude for Ratan Tata. So that's how personalities should be, right? The influence should be. So it brings a smile, or it brings a lot of respect whenever the name is taken. So it's your time to make a sentence on the word open-handed. Everybody, please make a sentence. Great, great, wonderful. I'm so happy that such lovely sentences are coming. And that's what Christmas teaches us. Christmas season brings us beautiful lessons, lessons of giving, lessons of having fun, celebrating, staying happy, right? So, I hope we are clear with the meaning of the word. Everybody, quickly give me a thumbs up. I hope we are ready. And we are going to write 5 words that we have learned so far. So we've learned so many words, and it's time that you write 5 such words that we have learned so far before we move to the next word. Everybody, please do that. Revision is equally important. You're just learning, then what will happen is that, you might forget the previous words. So it's equally important to revise and, uh, make a list of the words that we have learned so far. So write 5 words. We've learned eight. I'm just giving you a simple assignment. Write 5 words that we have learned so far, and then we are quickly going to move to the next word. Everybody, please start doing it. Great, great, great. So we have a lot of answers coming, and that's really, really nice that you're retaining the words. Job very well done. Kudos to you. Let's move to the next word. Oh, we have gifts again, right? It's offering. So a thing offered specially as a gift or contribution. So contribution is what? So there's some philanthropy act and you want to do your own bit. So that's what we call contributing. Okay. So everyone transported their offerings to bring and buy stall. So there was this stall and everybody gave the offerings to this, right? So it's donating. It can be a gift that you're donating or a contribution in terms of money also you are doing at times. You must have seen that in your colony or in the society in which you live, people plan to, organize some pujas or some events or some carnivals or some, fests or some fetes. So they would come to your place and they would ask for some offerings that whatever you would want to give. So there are people, depending on how much they would want to contribute, provide monetary help for the success of the events, right? So you would, so suppose imagine if there is a carnival that has to be organized, a New Year carnival. So there's so much that has to be arranged. So there has to be decoration, there has to be stalls, there has to be, food items, there has to be security, right? So there has to be a cleanliness team, so hospitality team. So this can only happen when there are funds, right? And how would funds come? There must be the societies which have got their own funds, right? Own budgets, but at times if that are not sufficient, then people are asked to contribute. So the contribution is utilized to make the event successful, right? I hope I've been able to explain you contribution and offerings. It's time to make a sentence and then we are going to move to the next word. Great, great, lovely, lovely sentences coming. So yeah, so Santa is happy and dancing, and the word is oomph, which means energy or vigor. That means enthusiasm. So the Santa is showing less energy. We would have wanted more. So the oomph during Christmas time is overwhelming. So everybody is excited. Everybody is full of energy. Everybody is so full of enthusiasm. Peppy, spirited. In the jumping spirit, in the festive spirit, right? So that's the factor. The factor is the energy factor, the vigor, the josh shown, right? So I hope you are clear with the words, everybody, whoever is attending the class. I hope you had great fun. It was so much of fun to teach you all the lovely, lovely words. And it's time to create a list of more such words and share on our Fundoo Class mobile app, on our Facebook group and Instagram. And you're going to use the tag hashtag Fundoo Class Live. And if you have liked this session, please do follow me on the Fundoo Class mobile app and do leave some positive comments on the videos. Do let me know what else would you want. How would you want me to help you and assist you get better with English, right? And also, you don't need to forget that I'm waiting for your videos. So do post some interesting videos so that we can have great fun. I would just love watching your videos. So please do that. And one thing which is very important that you should always remember, that consistency is the key. So if you're regular in your efforts, if you're regular in the learnings, if you're making a conscious effort and effort in the right direction, then you will see that success will definitely be yours. There's nobody who can stop you to be successful. So always remember, consistency is the key. Small efforts regularly done pave way for great success. So till then, keep working hard, stay consistent, keep revising, take good care of yourself. See you very, very soon. All the best. Bye bye.